What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Uncrowd Otaku. We're back at it. Latest chapter of Dragon Ball Super came out, and I got some issues, and we're gonna talk about it. So Bardock is fighting Elect, and that's not even the main point that I want to talk about. We see that the Namekian, I believe his name is Monaito, he uses the two Dragon Balls to summon the dragon, and he's like, "Yo, Bardock, you got moral goodness in you. It's gonna help somebody else, but you can't win this fight. You gotta get on out of here." And he tries to wish him back to his planet, but of course Bardock refuses because he's a Saiyan. He's fighting. He's gonna fight to the death, regardless. Either he wins or he loses, but there ain't no running from this fight. This is a 1v1, and boy, you about to run this fade. You feel me? One way or the other, this fight's coming to a conclusion. It's kind of what I said in his mind for him. But what I really had an issue with was the wish Bardock did end up making. He told Monaito that if he has to make a wish, make it so that his sons end up thriving. And I have it literally right here. It says, and to quote, "But sure, I'd wish that my sons end up thriving." That was the wish Bardock made for his two sons, Raditz and Goku. And maybe Turles. Because I did a video about this before, but why does Turles look exactly like Goku? Before, it was the fact that all low-level Saiyans look the same, but we know that's not a fact because we've seen people on planet Vegeta. They do not look the same. Even in this Bardock backstory, when the Saiyans were invading, we've seen some of them not in grade 8 form, and they do not look the same. We've seen multiple Saiyans, none of them look the same. So I don't know what's happening with Turles and Goku. Maybe Bardock had a little, rendezvous with somebody else far away. We don't know. But that's neither here nor there. The point is, for that wish to have been made, and we know for a fact that it was made because the Dragon Balls fly up and separate, like they always do when a wish is made. Think about this. And I'm going to say the wish was 50-50. Halfway effective, halfway not. Raditz, regardless of what happens, with the whole Frieza blowing up the planet Vegeta, Raditz still gets enslaved under Frieza and is forced to do Frieza's bidding. He, regardless of end of the day, he's still a peon, a minion. They were enslaved by Frieza. I don't think that's thriving. Yes, he was allowed to live. Yes, he did work, and yes, he might have felt maybe okay, but at the end of the day, he was still enslaved, and eventually Frieza was going to do away with the Saiyans. Goku did all right, actually. He, planet Earth, lost his memory, was raised by Gohan, Grandpa Gohan, brought in by Master Roshi. So Goku, I would say, kind of thrived to a certain point. I don't believe there was any thriving for Raditz, and that's not even the point that I'm really trying to hammer home. For him to wish that his sons end up thriving, why did they both kill each other? There's no way you can... Come on, comments. I need y'all. There's no way y'all can justify the fact that Goku and Raditz fought and died together. Piccolo special beamed cannon them both to the afterlife. Goku held Raditz and said, "We're gonna die." Boom, and they did. Death. Bardock's sons killed each other. Where's the thriving in that? So even if you want to say, well, Goku thrived, look what happened. He's now the most powerful person. What about Raditz? He said sons, plural. Raditz hasn't even been brought back once. They brought Frieza back before they brought back Raditz. Where's the thriving for that son? He was the forgotten son. Firstborn, last to be thought of. So I'm saying this wish didn't really work out. I don't think Raditz thrived at all. And I think the only reason Raditz was brought into the Frieza part, to the Frieza enslavement with Vegeta and Nappa, is because of that wish. Raditz, for all intents and purposes, is not an elite level Saiyan. He just is not. Vegeta, yes. Nappa's kind of Vegeta's caretaker, so Nappa had to go with Vegeta, but Nappa is also an elite level Saiyan. Raditz, no, and you can tell he's not elite by the level difference from when Raditz came to Earth to when Nappa and Vegeta came to Earth, how vastly superior they were. Raditz was not an elite level Saiyan, but because of that wish, he was spared from planet Vegeta dying, being blown up. He was brought in because that wish, and I think it affected Frieza without Frieza being able to know, and that's the only reason Raditz even lived as long as he did. But still, there's no thriving for Raditz. At the end of the day, Goku didn't thrive in that fight either. They both killed each other. What happened? And that's why we know that dragon's not as strong as the other dragons. That dragon, being only a 2-star dragon, has limitations. But also, he made 2 people the strongest warriors in the universe. Quotations around that, because also he really just like pushed them to their upper limits. Which then just brings me back to the Frieza saga, the Great Namekian unleashed potential. That's the same thing it seems like this dragon is doing. What is happening? But that's really all I wanted to kind of vent about. That wish was BS. There was no happy endings for them. They didn't thrive. They just lived a little longer than they probably would have. But what do y'all think? Bardock is fighting Elect. I think it's unlocking something deep within Goku. I can't wait for that reveal, which will probably come next month. I hope it comes next month. I don't want to spend too much time on this flashback. Come on, DB Super. Y'all gotta give me back the current day. There's stuff happening that I don't want to forget about. What did y'all think? Comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We are at over 900 subscribers. We're on the road to 1,000, and we're going to have that mini celebration. Come on, y'all. I'm the Uncrowned Kingdom. I'm your boy, the Uncrowned Otaku. That's the fire that keeps the kingdom warm, safe, secure. Unlike that 2-star dragon, this is forever, eternal. I'm out of here. Peace.